Hello, welcome to Microchannel's Cloud Series webinar today, which will talk about more cloud, more business value. I will discuss why you should be looking at adopting the cloud across your business and how to understand the business value moving to the cloud. Now is the time to be reviewing and making these type of decisions, as the longer you wait, there are more potential savings and benefits that are lost across the business. I want to start by introducing myself. My name is Floyd Gilchrist. I am a senior solutions architect. I've worked for 18 years in IT industry across hosted, on-premise, hybrid infrastructure deployments in the cloud, and also working with Microsoft Dynamics for the past 20 years. I've worked very closely and particularly with the Azure Cloud and across SQL Server, Windows, and Dynamics. Within the cloud services team, we also work closely with our customers to deliver services across the cloud and help our customers adopt cloud within their business. Starting with some facts and figures around the cloud growth has experienced a huge increase over the years. Microsoft secured a top position in the infrastructure as a service market, with revenue surpassing $5 billion last year, up from $3.1 billion the year before. Microsoft delivers its infrastructure as a service capabilities through its innovative and open Microsoft Azure Cloud offering, which continues to solidify its position as a leading infrastructure as a service provider. Businesses are reviewing their existing infrastructure and making business decisions to take up the cloud. They are seeing the growth in this space and adopting cloud services within their own business. 80% of large businesses are already on the cloud. The reason why these companies have made the move is they see the value in having flexibility to scale resources on demand based on need, set up access to productivity applications for users instantly, taking advantage of security enhancements that are available in the cloud that are not easily realized on-premise, and seamlessly connecting their users across the business on a common platform. If you still haven't moved your productivity apps to the cloud, you are foregoing serious enhancements and savings to your business. By the year 2022, it is estimated that 75% of all databases will be deployed or migrated to a cloud platform. Microchannel has many success stories with customers adopting cloud-based ERP, both software as a service and as infrastructure as a service in the cloud. Taking on-premise ERP systems where businesses had to supply and manage hardware, infrastructure, staff to manage those servers, availability of the applications, and performance of the application over to a cloud-based ERP has been a major win and success for the business. They were able to reduce the need for that upfront investment in the infrastructure, reduce maintenance costs, and realign the existing staff for more strategic purposes within the business. Australia Wool Exchange, also known as AWEX, selected Microchannel as their cloud solutions provider to work on their overall cloud adoption strategy and implementations of solutions on the Azure Cloud platform. We developed WoolClip for them, which is a web and smartphone-based application that allows registered users the ability to create, capture, and manage inventory data arising from the wool harvesting process in the shearing shed. Their businesses work closely with us to understand the difference between implementing a solution of this scale on-premise versus the cloud. We work closely with their strategic teams to realize the benefits of the cloud and how it provides the platform for resources and development, ability, scale, monitoring, and much more right at the start, versus on-premise where you have to take the time to acquire infrastructure, licensing, build that platform where you need to develop the solution, and all those other costs which quickly add up. Cloud computing, digital transformation, and ERP applications were the top 3 CIO spending projects last year. That trend is continuing into this year. 11 trillion is what is projected to be the global GDP used by Internet of Things. 2.9 trillion is the business value that is expected to be generated from artificial intelligence in the next couple years. 70% of CFOs plan to increase their investment in digital transformation in the year. Businesses are looking at different cloud approaches and understanding how they will be adopted into their business. Cloud options such as infrastructure as a service, which is an instant computing infrastructure provisioned and managed over the internet. Software as a service, which allows users to connect and use cloud-based apps over the internet. Some common examples are things such as your email, calendaring, and office tools using the Microsoft Office 365 platform. Platform as a service, a complete development environment and deployment environment, which is in the cloud, has resources available that enable you to deliver everything from simple cloud-based apps to sophisticated cloud-enabled enterprise applications. And disaster recovery as a service, providing complete capabilities to allow for full site recovery in the event of a disaster using a few clicks within a portal. So when you look at the statistics and the customer success stories, businesses do want to understand, what does all this mean? These growth and adoption figures that we've just covered show there is a huge uptake in cloud adoption globally. Businesses are looking at various aspects within their organizations to see where they can gain more value within their business. The cloud is quickly assisting in that effort, whether it be through savings on SQL Server in the database, licensing savings on Windows Server or other licensing areas, resource optimization, and much more. Today's focus on digital transformation and how to see value in the cloud will touch on some key things businesses should look at when they're looking to determine exactly what is the business value in the cloud, such as compliance, thinking about how are the resources kept secured and up to date, cost reduction, how do I gain value in cloud usage, improving collaboration within the business, getting everybody across a unified platform, simplifying IT, maximizing the use of my resources within the business to focus on where we need to grow the business, and agility. When we're talking about compliance, Microsoft invests over $1 billion each year on security within their cloud platform. When comparing that to on-premise or your own company's data center, it cannot match Microsoft's cloud security resources. Microsoft also analyzes cloud platform usage. Telemetry on the cloud platform usage allow Microsoft to always keep ahead of what is occurring across the globe on their platform and proactively maintain and keep it fully compliant and secured. Microsoft's global cyber footprint provides unique intelligence on the current threat landscape to help protect you from the latest security threats. You get security capabilities with the cloud that you just can't get on-premise very easily. Microsoft's cloud platform compliance with industry standards lifts part of your compliance burden. There's an estimated 92% of IT decision makers at companies that store data primarily in the cloud. They were confident in their readiness and compliance compared to about 65% who store data on premise. Another success story is that Microsoft Australia was awarded the federal government's protected status, giving it the ability to handle classified and highly sensitive government data. Australia is under increasing cybersecurity threat, and as the government innovates and transforms, they are realizing the value of moving to the cloud, with security being one of the many key focuses as part of their digital transformation journey. There are recent success stories in the defense sector where Microsoft Cloud was adopted. There is around-the-clock monitoring and protection that is occurring within the Microsoft Cloud. Staying on-premise could put you at a higher risk for security breaches and non-compliance. On-premise, there is a reliance internally to proactively find and identify threats, patch firewalls, servers, and software against those threats, and implement changes to reduce the likelihood of a threat hitting the business. The Microsoft Cloud delivers that end-to-end protection with insights into global cyber threats and capabilities that are difficult and costly to achieve yourself on-premise. The cloud delivers a more cost-effective solution than what you could provide on-premise by eliminating hardware costs, reducing administrative costs, and retiring third-party products. One practical example, you could be currently using Microsoft Dynamics Nav and upgrading to Dynamics 365 Business Central, which is the new Nav, as we call it. Microsoft Dynamics Business Central options you have available are you can continue to deploy it on-premise, you can deploy it as infrastructure as a service on the cloud, a hybrid of infrastructure as a service and platform as a service using managed options like Azure Database, or using the full software as a service solution. When you look at putting Microsoft Dynamics Nav or Business Central on-premise, you have those upfront investments such as hardware costs, which can be around $8,000 or more to start. SQL Server licensing, which can be in excess of $10,000. Support, plus business-ready enhancement licensing. Database administration services, hardware refresh costs, All those things are things you have to think about when you're looking at that on-premise investment when you're implementing the product. When you look at moving that to the cloud, you're eliminating a majority of those costs, and you're also not having that huge upfront investment that you have to make in infrastructure. And the other benefit as well is that you're not paying or managing people to manage the software and the infrastructure. Microsoft reports on average that customers realize a reduced total cost of ownership of 10.25%. They also experience an estimated 40% of administration savings from eliminating software updates, storage allocation, server backups, and restores within their environments. There's also reduced deployment costs by an estimated 30 to 50% versus when you would implement on-premise. These customers also see additional savings on hardware storage and disaster recovery. It's also estimated that Office 365 implementations on your business can replace 30+ third-party solutions by use of things such as Teams or Skype for Business and Yammer, which are collaboration tools that are fully integrated within that suite. CIOs are focused on the digital transformation as they are realizing the value of the cloud and how it improves their overall IT. There's a removal of the headache of managing hardware and other time-sensitive tasks without losing control of the environment. They're able to redeploy their most valuable IT resources to higher value activities by being more focused on leveraging the brand and business and not buried in IT system maintenance and tasks. The IT team becomes more focused on their strategic business initiatives. When we're talking about simplifying IT management, there's the benefit of eliminating major on-premise upgrade efforts because your environment is always up to date and managed on the back end by Microsoft on their cloud. You can eliminate hardware management and other administrative tasks in the cloud and take advantage of Microsoft's ability to support a hybrid cloud and on-premise environment, which can help you move to the cloud faster. There was a webinar that I had done not too long back talking about how you can take this hybrid approach of adopting the cloud. If you're still running an older ERP system or older systems within the environment and you're running out of support, for instance, running on Windows Server 2008, 2008 R2, or SQL Server 2008, which all run out of support this year by Microsoft, there is an option to take a hybrid approach and move it to the Azure Cloud, and Microsoft will fully support you for an additional few years while you're still trying to make that business decision on where you're next going to take your journey as far as your ERP decision or your other systems within your environment. So I do encourage you, if you did not catch that webinar, reach out to us and we'll be happy to share those details with you and work with you on that part of the cloud transformation journey. When we're talking about agility, there's an ability to provide users with the latest capabilities for productivity and mobility. You can pretty much give your users a unified all-in-one solution with a comprehensive suite of tools instead of switching from one point solution to another. And it also empowers the employee to use data to drive insights and decision-making within the business. There's also that ability to stay current and scale and roll out new capabilities quickly. There's no longer those limitations when you're on premise where you have to procure new hardware or wait for additional resources to come online in order to grow the business. If you are on old unsupported systems, you are risking that non-compliance with some regulations. Microchannel has cloud specialists within the cloud services team that can work closely with your organization to help you realize business value in the cloud. We will work with you to perform an assessment to understand your total cost of ownership, realize full potential of the cloud value. We are a Tier 1 cloud solutions provider with Microsoft, so we have a direct relationship with Microsoft and we can directly help you with helping you realize that cloud value. We can help you with things such as Power Apps, where we can quickly build custom apps that connect your business data stored either in the underlying data platform, such as Common Data Service, using Dynamics 365, in various online or on-premise data sources, such as SharePoint, Excel, Office 365, and more. We can work with you across Power BI, providing graphical analysis and reporting, delivering those intelligent dashboards and reports to your users, taking several disparate systems to deliver that data in one centralized report, helping you adopt cloud transformation using things such as machine learning and understanding Cortana Intelligence, which is Microsoft's intelligence suite, and do things such as cash reporting, being able to do predictive analysis across your customer payment history, for example, working with how to issue to reorder, doing a lot of things that may have previously taken you days to do, having it done within a matter of minutes or seconds. Microchannel is offering an initial business value discovery session overview over the phone at no cost. We would help you to look at your current technology on premise, understand what you're currently doing across the board, help you build that business value assessment, and then understand the cloud options that are best fit for your organization, and also help you realize what that total cost of ownership will be within your business. This is an offer that we're offering pretty much through the course all the way through September 30th of next month. I encourage you to talk to me, and I can actually get you in touch with our team. We can help you start that business assessment journey and help you to adopt the cloud technology across your business. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll talk to you soon.